Hello everybody, I'm the Captain here in Fall In for some Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2, The Sith Lords. So, we're in the Telos Jedi Academy that's been set up by Atris. So, this is probably the most excited I've ever been, especially since I've got Makashi form, lightsaber form. Okay, I'm absolutely done with fangirling over that. So, we have a little time to explore the facility. So, there's some side quests that we can do here. So, we're probably gonna do that as well. So, I believe I've been equipped. So, this is my sword. Keep it there. And we'll just walk around. This is the special handmaiden, Brianna the handmaiden, if you will. So, let's talk to her.
You are the exile, the one Atris warned us about.
And what did Atris say?
She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
Ooh, Radialist.
Oh?
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts, and she told us why you fell to the dark side.
What? Dark side?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
That does not explain why it's not fighting after the Mandalorian Wars.
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
Anything else?
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Expressed feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
What do you think Atris's heart say?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
Well, I have no wish to fight Atris.
Then her expressed feelings will have to suffice.
If I fought Atris, then that might make the truth come out?
Perhaps. It may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
I would like to ask you something else.
You may ask.
Why does Atris allow me to walk freely?
Wait, no, that's not the choice I want to make.
You look different than the other women here.
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others.
I apologize, I meant no offense.
There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Let me ask you something else.
You may ask.
Never mind, I'll be going now.
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
It is a difficult thing to describe.
Please, I wish to know.
This does not affect, but it does kind of reasserts your own feelings about the Force. So, listening in Galaxy for the first time, as I said, it is a sort of a reflection of what you feel the Force is like. So, for me,
It is like a current that passes through you and carries you with it to all the places it touches.
I see. Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
If you have any further questions in the future, seek me out and ask them.
light side points. So just not being hostile to her. That's all. So again, we have some time. We have some exploring to do here. So which includes a small mini game, which is defeating you know, taking part in the battle circle. So with the Chani. So we're just gonna loot, because protagonist entitlement, hashtag protagonist entitlement. So this one leads out, I believe. Handmaiden sister. This one leads to out. So I'll go through here and here. Oh, there is.
Did you find what you came for?
Wisdom.
It depends. What was I supposed to find here?
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
This woman is a Jedi, Atris, one of the council.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
Atris plans to heal the galaxy and rebuild the Order.
Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force.
Those who cannot feel the Force?
Yes, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force sensitive.
Did you try to use Jedi mind tricks on them?
Invade the mind of another? It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained.
Let's talk about it on the way out of here.
Very well, let us depart.
Adam okay? He looks out cold.
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
Alright then, let me free you.
I'm sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
Yep, this sounds like...
There's nothing to apologize for. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
The Jedi Academy, concealed in the northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
That face, though.
Are you willing enough to travel?
I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
Come with me then. I could use your help.
Very well, General.
Choose 2 members of your party, the other will join your Ebon hangar. So, we'll bring Kreia with us. Because there is a... influence builder, yay. Why you hurt so much?
I
Kreia?
hear you.
How about a med pack for him? And... yep. One more? Right, so... as I mentioned, we will be doing the battle quarters, the battle circle side quest with the Chani. So, but first, the treasure loot. Run around, pick up all the treasure that we want, because protagonist. Hashtag Protagonist entitlement. Something here. There is something here. They just really go around and looting all the stuff, so... And then we'll talk to one of the handmaiden sisters and then just ask them to fight. Some good stuff here. I'm just blazing through because I don't want to bore you with pretty much nothing, so it's just a treasure hunt right now, so get some speed. Double check this room again. This room has nothing. It's okay. So we'll talk to the handmaiden over here.
Why have you approached me?
I had some questions for you.
You may ask.
We'll just
Why do all of you look the same?
We share the same father, and we all bear the face of our mother. It is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
And the one handmaiden who challenged us when we arrived, she looks different.
As I have said, it is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
That's not much of an answer.
If you seek to raise anger in me, you will fail, exile. I tolerate your presence only upon orders of the mistress. She did not order me to endure your questions.
My apologies, I meant no offense.
One cannot take back an action, and often apologizing for it only compounds the insult. Simply drop the matter and be silent.
so I don't think this does anything. This doesn't hit anything, so
Maybe I'll drop it.
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
Teaching?
Oh yes, we train extensively in various combat styles, and we have not had another target for some time. You may prove a pleasant diversion.
Then I'll be happy to oblige.
Very well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic of our teachings. Before we begin, are you familiar with the Chani traditions?
Does it have anything to do with why you wanted me to disrobe?
All duels between us shall be without armor of any kind. There shall be no restrictions upon our movements or upon yours. Your feet are not to leave the training mat during the battle. If they do, you will lose. Also, this is not a fight to the death. Restrain your instincts when we fight, and we shall do the same.
I understand. Stay on the mat, no armor, no striking to kill.
The fight will be with hands and feet only. No stimulants, shields, weapons, or other items. Also, do not call upon any Jedi techniques during our contest. If you do, then the battle will be over. In turn, I will not use our higher forms, for this is only an opening battle between us, a test of each other's strength.
If you're ready, so am I.
Then let us begin.
So this is us again, this is the side mission here, so we're just gonna try and learn what we can from the Chinese sisters, but first we gotta beat her for it. So first in unarmed combat, so she's getting the upper hand here, so there we go, getting some hits in. Maybe I should critical strike. The flurry is really hitting her hard, so, and getting dueling really helped. Try for a critical strike. She's getting the better of us. Switch to flurry, I guess. Come on, there we go.
You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again, and we will progress to more advanced movements.
Let me heal up and I'll be ready to fight again.
Seek one of us out when you wish to fight, and we shall honor your request.
Awesome. So we will heal up. Kreia,
What is it?
heal me, please. Thank you. Once more. That's not much, actually. I must have a lot of health from yeah, I must really have a lot of health from the toughness. So
Have you returned to fight again?
I wish to challenge you again.
Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next battle will be using the higher forms among the Ichani. You may choose hands and feet, or whatever melee weapon you wish, but use no other items or Jedi techniques.
I am ready. Let's go.
Then let us begin.
so no, I can use my weapon, so I'll just equip my vibro sword. And let's go. That's a good hit. The fact that I cannot use my Jedi techniques means I cannot activate my better meditation. Maybe I don't need it, but I sure could like it, so. There we go. Almost there. There we go.
You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again, and we will progress to more advanced movements.
Okay, so
I wish to challenge you again.
Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next battle shall be free of restriction on weapons and items, and you may use whatever technique, Jedi or otherwise, you wish to attempt to defeat me. In turn, I will spare none of our forms against you.
Let me get ready and I'll return.
Seek one of us out when you wish to fight, and we shall honor your request.
okay, so I pretty much just need to heal myself, so do I still have to fight naked? That's my question. It's a good thing I stockpiled all those med packs, so that really helps.
Have you returned to...
So I wish to challenge you again. I will not do the voice acting for this one, so
Very...
alright, let's go.
Then let us begin.
So with this, which means I get to use my improved battle meditation, and I'll just use force barrier and just beat her up now. Now that's the backfit that I saw from previous. There we go. Nice.
You know much of melee combat. You surprise me.
Battle meditation really does help because it stops you from missing. So you've seen the comparisons.
I wish to challenge you again.
There is nothing more that we can teach you from such contests. Such battle would only be for battle's sake.
Then that sounds fine to me.
If that is what you wish, then we shall honor it. We shall see how you fight against a group of us. We shall take you in a pair, using everything at our disposal. Use whatever item, weapon, or Jedi technique you wish. We shall match it.
Oh, I'm suddenly wearing armor again, so I should put on my robes.
I'm ready, let's go.
Then let us begin.
But I don't think I need to, so maybe what I'll do is again improve my orientation, force barrier, just to protect myself, and then I'll just start kicking. So keep my force powers mainly to those two. So I could pop speed, but you know, I just really want to get to the fight, so I don't want to let them get that many free hits into me. So there we go. It'll be problematic when there's 5 of them, so almost there. There we go.
You are a strong opponent. Atris was correct about you. You know much of war and battle. Perhaps too much.
So you're in defeat?
I admit nothing. The Ichani stand together. To defeat one or two of us says nothing of how a true battle would go.
Um,
Now let's put that to the test.
Then our last battle shall be the 5 of us against you. Use any item, any weapon, any technique you wish. You'll need them.
Why not all 6 of you?
There is no need for the last of us to join in this fight. The weakest among us will only serve to diminish our techniques. We fight as one when we are 5, not 6. And that number should be enough for this lesson.
Let me catch my breath and I'll be back.
so let me just equip my robes back again. So equip my robes back, get my health back for myself, and because I'm a cheap bastard, hey hey hey. I'll just put up some mines here. Alright, then I just need to talk to one of them. Hopefully I won't get...
You are a strong opponent.
Right, so enemy defeat. Let's put that to the test. Let's do this.
Fine, let's do this.
Very well. We shall begin.
I should take care of the first 3 of them, so... Again, battle meditation. Oh, it didn't work. Throw a grenade, I guess. Sad, didn't work on them. Might need to life support pack. Oh dear, I might lose. Because the mines didn't set off. Maybe I gotta force push. There we.
We knew you were no match for us. Our battle is done.
Is there nothing more that you can teach me? I want to learn. I want to learn.
We knew you were no match. Our battle is...
So that's all that there is, so... It's pretty sad. Oh, they did disrobe me anyway, so... Just pick up my mines. Apparently they were no use to me. That seems odd, because they should have triggered it, but they didn't. I guess okay, so we've lost the fight against the handmaiden, the Chinese sisters, so there's no point in wasting any more time. Let's just get out. Let's just get out of here. I got the hiccups. Sorry about that. I was gonna say T3! So...
T3, are you alright? It wasn't your fault they took the ship, T3. Wait, she downloaded what from you? The entire memory? That must have taken some time. Let's get you back to the ship, then we can talk more. Alright, join us on the Ebon Hawk when we're ready to leave.
Right. Yay! Influence with T3 and 4, so the influence will help us with us repairing him as well, so if we don't have enough influence, we won't be able to repair him, so lab station, this is super nice. Lab station and workbench over there. I sort of wish that they actually did make Knights of the Republic 3. So, because I wanted all this cool stuff to be back in here. You know, the workbench, the lab stations, really just improve upon everything. Was that a Mark III? Holy hell, that is a Mark III. I actually found one of those. There's no way out here, so we are just going around looting for treasure because Protagonist entitlement. Hashtag Protagonist entitlement. This is the loading ramp for the Ebon Hawk. Once aboard, you'll be leaving the Telos Polar Academy for good. Enter the Ebon Hawk. So we're gonna get a cutscene, so I'll see you guys a bit later. Okay, so
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
What's in T3? Slow down, I didn't catch the first part. You downloaded Atris' archives?
What is the machine saying?
It says there was a holo record of my trial in Atris' records.
We seem to have found it.
ooh.
Do you know why we have called you here?
You have called me here to answer for my crimes at Medical 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
Why is Atris so special with those white robes and all? So,
I realized that following Revan to war was a violation of the Jedi Code, and I broke it, knowingly defying the wishes of the Council.
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
maybe I'll get my Viridian lightsaber again. So.
Much defiance in that one.
You were correct, Kavar. When she was here, I felt it. It was as if she was not there. More like an echo.
The war has touched the youngest of the Order. Many of them have lost themselves in battle against the Mandalorians.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. She has lost herself. She is no Jedi. She walked Revan's path, but she was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. She has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let her depart. She will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with her, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let her go because we must. Where she travels, she carries her destination with her.
Malachor 5 should have been her grave. You saw it in her walk, and in the Force. It was as if she was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and she cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told her the truth. A Jedi deserved to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years we will call her before us and explain what happened to her, and how she may be healed. Until then, she must accept her journey.
But she may never discover the truth, and she will never know why we cast her out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Keep skipping T3. Ugh.
Those last few moments after my trial, I had no idea. If you find anything else, let me know. Atris has a list of all the missing Jedi? Sure, it's great.
Master Vrook is on Dantooine. Master Zezkael on Nar Shaddaa. Master Kavar on Onderon. Master Vash on Korriban. Master Atris on Telos.
I knew all those Jedi Masters.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
Be
that as it may, we need their help against the Sith.
That was an odd skip.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
I know it's past the 30-minute mark, but we got no choice here, and we're talking about lightsabers. Okay.
Atris and the Jedi Council took it from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
I'm not afraid of building a new lightsaber if that's what you think.
I never said you were, but whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
And how will we start?
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
Since when did you become an expert on lightsabers?
I spent a lot of time around Jedi during the war. None of them would let me take their lightsaber apart, but I did learn about their construction. We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal, though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable. All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
Okay, so I realized that these are actually events that goes on your ship when you return back. So it's like interaction between your party members. So
what's going on here?
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Don't worry, Bildo knows what he's doing.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get started. You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
T3 has gained a permanent +2 to its constitution. Alright, so we're on this ship. We got party members left, right, center. We got a lot of talking to do. So I'll pause that here because that's the next part. So this is part 20. Part 20 is when we finally take off to the rest of the galaxy now. So we've got to hit Dantooine, we've got to hit Korriban, we've got to hit Onderon, and we also got to hit where was we got to hit Nar Shaddaa as well. We got to find the Jedi Masters and we got to bring them on board to help us fight the Sith. We just looked through the journal here, so the Lost Jedi. So yep, I will not read that out. You can pause the video and read that from your own. Convince them to gather in Dantooine. Maybe you can kill them. That's so dark-sided. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you do, please like this video and share with your friends if they like all this Star Wars goodness and all the Old Republic stuff. I hope you're excited as I am as we venture into the rest of the game and really just you know, start gathering up everybody and just really get this game more started. So with that said, please do join the army and subscribe to me, and also follow me on Twitter at IamTheCaptain. In those two places, you can keep track with me and you can keep track with my adventures here as we get really more closer into the best stuff that there is that this game has to offer. But if you are interested in some card fight, fighting, do check out the stuff that I do over my friends over at Crossbone Vanguards, where we do all sorts of card fight Vanguard related stuff, not just card fight Vanguard related stuff. I'm rambling now, so I'm just really excited to get to the next part. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Dismissed!